It's time for story time. 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 Good morning. How are you today? It's so glad to see you. Are you enjoying yourself? That's wonderful. Ready for today's story? Yeah? All right, let's do this. Today's story is Whistle for Willie. W is for whistle, and W is for Willie. There's Willie. And this story was written by Ezra Jack Keats. I can bend the book, so yes, you are right. This is a paperback book. Here is the front cover. There. Wait a minute. There's the back cover, but it's the front cover flipped sideways. And there is the spine with the title again, Whistle for Willie. Here's the title page. Can you read the title with me, please? Whistle for Willie. There he is. Hi, Willie. It's dedicated to Anne. Oh, how Peter wished he could whistle. Oh, do you wish that you can whistle? He saw a boy playing with his dog. Whenever the boy whistled, the dog ran straight to him. Peter tried and tried to whistle, but he couldn't. So instead, he began to turn himself around and around and around. He whirled faster and faster. When he stopped, everything turned down and up and up and down and around and around. Ooh. Peter saw his dog, Willie, coming. Quick as a wink, he hid in an empty carton lying on the sidewalk. Wouldn't it be funny if I whistled? Peter thought. Willie would stop and look all around to see who it was. Peter tried again to whistle, but still he couldn't. So Willie just walked on. Peter got out of the carton and started home. On the way, he took some colored chalk out of his pocket and drew a long, long line. Whoop! He went right around the girls who were playing jump rope, right up to his door. He stood there and tried to whistle again. He blew till his cheeks were tired, but nothing happened. He went into his house and put on his father's old hat to make himself feel more grown up. He looked into the mirror to practice whistling. Still, no whistle. When his mother saw what he was doing, Peter pretended that he was his father. He said, "I've come home early today, dear. Is Peter here?" His mother answered, "Why, no, he's outside with Willie." "Well, I'll go out and look for them," said Peter. First, he walked along a crack in the sidewalk. Then he tried to run away from his shadow. I don't know. Do you think he's going to be able to get away from his shadow? And look, there's some words and letters written around here. I see the word cat and me and 1, 2. Do you see any more words? He jumped out of his shadow, but when he landed, they were together again. He came to the corner where the carton was, and who should he see but Willie! Hello, Willie! Peter scrambled under the curtain. He blew and blew and blew. Suddenly, out came a real... Well, he stopped and looked around to see who it was. Peter did it! Peter did it! It's me! He shouted and stood up. Willie raced straight to him. Peter ran home to show his father and mother what he could do. They loved Peter's whistle. So did Willie. Peter's mother asked him and Willie to go on an errand to the grocery store. He whistled all the way there, and he whistled all the way home. The end. All right. That was an amazing book. Are you ready? I want you to see if you can try whistling. You may get it the first time. You may not. And you'll have to be like Peter and you'll have to practice. All right. We're going to try. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Did you get it? Great job if you did. If you didn't, fantastic job practicing. And keep trying, okay? You'll get it eventually. It's a hard thing to learn how to do. All right. It's time to sing our goodbye song. But I loved having time with you again. Are you going to come back later? Okay. Until then. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Adios, mis amigos, adios. Adios, mis amigos, adios. Hasta luego, hasta mañana, hasta la vista, mis amigos. Adios, mis amigos, adios. All right, ciao for now. Mwah, ciao bella. Ew. See you soon.